Have you ever ended your day wondering where all the time went? You're exhausted, your to do list is still full, and you're frustrated because nothing important got done. Does that sound familiar? Well, dumb laughing because I've been there, right? But don't worry, you're not alone in this. Today, we're talking about time wasters, those sneaky little habits and distractions that steal your time and leave you spinning your wheels. So, stick around because by the end of this video, you know how to identify and eliminate time wasters fast so you can reclaim your time and focus on what really matters. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Twanna, and I help professionals just like you master productivity, build better habits, and achieve your goals. And in today's video, we're diving into the topic of time wasters, what they are and why they're so dangerous, and most importantly, how do you get rid of them once and for all? So, if you're ready to stop wasting time and start getting better results, increase your productivity, then let's jump right in, right? But can we just be real for a second? Have you ever told yourself, I'll just check my emails for like 5 minutes? Or I'm just gonna take a quick stroll through Instagram. Just got a couple of minutes, and I'm just gonna scroll across Instagram. Just a few minutes. Only to realize 30, 45, 60 minutes later that time has just disappeared. Or maybe you've been stuck in endless meetings that really could have been some simple emails. Time wasters are everywhere, at work, at home, even in your own mind. And they often disguise themselves as necessary or it's harmless. This is harmless. But over time, they do add up for high achieving professionals, especially Black women, balancing career and family and self care. Time wasters just aren't inconvenient, they actually can hold you back from reaching your goals and lead to burnout. If you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed, then this is a perfect time to figure out what's draining your time and how to stop it. So, what exactly are time wasters? They fall into three main categories, right? So, the first one is workplace time wasters. Okay. So your workplace time wasters, think of unnecessary meetings, constant interruptions, or just micromanaging. If your time is being eaten up by tasks that don't actually move the needle anywhere, then that's a problem. Okay. The second one is personal, right? Personal life time wasters. Think social media, binge watching Netflix, or saying yes to everything that everybody asks you to. These things can drain your hours from your day without you even realizing it. And the last type of time waster is internal time wasters, overthinking, procrastination, or perfectionism. Sometimes the biggest time thief there is you, right? So, how do you find time wasters? Well, start with the time audit for at least 3 days, but better for 7. Track everything you do in 30-minute blocks. You may be actually surprised where your time went, right? And where it goes. Okay. Now, once you've done the audit, then categorize your activities. Well, what what are you going to categorize them as? So here you go. I've got three of them right there for you. Okay. So, number one, you want to categorize things as essential. These are aligned with your goals, they're aligned with your value, they move the needle, right? The next type are those non essential things. They're nice to do, but they're not critical. right? Sometimes you don't need to look at all the emails in the morning. If you have a job where there are tasks in there, then you need to look at your emails. But sometimes they're not critical, right? And actually sometimes returning every single call as soon as you get or answering that cell phone every time it rings, your work cell phone. Sometimes it's not actually critical. It's nice to do, but it may not be critical. You have to make that decision. Because again, non-essentials are nice to do, well, not critical. And I'll let you in on a little secret. This is typically when I procrastinate. This is where I go to procrastinate. I kind of like, oh, these are nice to do because I don't want to do that thing over there. And then I go, oh, yeah, I feel so productive today because I got this done. I got this and I got that and I got that. But they're all non critical. I mean, in the moment, you feel like it's a good thing when you knocking these tasks off your list. But at the end of the day, when you look at the essential stuff, nothing got done because you wasted your day wasted your day, a time waster on things that were nice to do, but they didn't move the needle and they weren't critical. Okay. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. All right. And then there's also just distractions, things that don't serve any kind of purpose, right? Now, you know, again, I'm gonna use myself here. So, for example, I once thought that I was spending just 10 minutes a day checking emails, right? After my time audit, it was closer to 2 hours, right? And then, when social media kind of got big between 2009 and, 16, 17, 18, I just assured myself I was not the person that spent a lot of time on social media because I didn't have that kind of time to waste. The time audit showed me I was wrong. I was wrong, right? And when you look at sometimes 2, 4, 6 hours of your day that you've wasted on distractions, that was more time that you can spend on more impactful work, right? Because here's the thing, eliminating time wasters isn't just about increasing productivity, although we want to do that. It's also about reclaiming control of your time over your time and focusing on what truly matters, what pushes the needle, whether that's work oriented, and oftentimes more important, it is in your personal life. Like, how can you really move the needle? Reclaim that time, like Maxine Ford says, reclaiming my time. Well, reclaim your time and spend it on what truly matters. Imagine what you could accomplish if you freed up just 2 extra hours a day. You could finally tackle that big project. You could spend more time with your loved ones or even take a well deserved break without feeling all guilty and sick to your stomach because, well, I'm here, but I could be doing this. I should be doing that. And this is behind. Yeah, right. Anybody else do that? Is it just me? Okay, right. Right. So one of my clients, a senior executive, was just overwhelmed by constant interruptions and she was overcommitting herself. After tracking her time, she realized that she was spending like 4 to 5 hours a week on tasks that she should have been delegating. Right? Once we put the strategies in place, like setting her boundaries and then taking mindful micro breaks throughout the day and using time blocking as well as delegation, she reclaimed those hours back and used them for meaningful work, right? The meaningful stuff that she needed to do, like strategic things, and then for some of the things that she loved to do, she just liked it, right? You can do the same thing. You know, Time wasters come in many forms: unnecessary meetings, social media scrolling, procrastination, but they all have one thing in common. They just rob you of time that you can spend on what really matters. And when you identify it by identifying your time wasters and taking action to eliminate them, you can actually reclaim time, reduce your stress, and focus on your goals or your intentions. Remember, time wasted is life wasted. You can't get it back. But time managed is life mastered. Now that you've learned to spot and eliminate the time wasters, it's time for you to take action. I want you to start with the time audit this week and let me know in the comments what surprised you the most about how you spend your time. Right now, if you want more tips and tools to master your time, go ahead and download my weekly time audit sheet for executives. The link is in the comments and it will also be in the description. All right. And don't forget to like this video if you found it useful and subscribe to my channel for more content and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Your time is so precious. Use it wisely, and I'll see you in the next video.